Luke Littler was quick to bite back at the crowd during the Australian Darts Masters. The team was competing in the event Down Under, which he went on to win by virtue of an 8-4 victory over Mike de Decker in the final. But it was during his second round match against home crowd favourite Damon Heta when Littler felt the wrath of the Aussie locals. Midway through the contest, with Littler stuck on a tricky double-one checkout, the fans packed inside the Wynn Entertainment Centre in Wollongong began loudly booing the world champion. Instead of letting it get the better of him, Littler appeared to see the funny side and began to mimic a boo. Raising his eyebrows and pouting his lips, the Nuke imitated the dissenting fans, before going on to win the leg and eventually the match as well. Littler had been blasted by fans earlier in the tournament for a disrespectful move during his opening match against Hao Pai Puha. Littler had 291 points left to score and hit a pair treble 20s with his first 2 arrows during a leg 5 visit. However, instead of looking for a third to complete the 180, Littler instead went next door and scored a single one, leaving him a 170 finish instead. It wasn't to the taste of some, with a twim_NL 180 writing on X. Single one on 171 on purpose to leave 170 is just disrespectful towards your opponent emo. Explaining his decision, Littler said post-win, "I don't even know. I think just for myself. Obviously, at that point, I was 5-4 up. Maybe I should have tried to hit the 180 because I knew how Pai had the darts in the last leg. But I just felt it'd try and leave it and finish it. If not, it'd have to break the throw in the last leg." Alas, it's another piece of silverware in Littler's trophy cabinet, with the teenager having lost to Gerwyn Price in the final of the 2024 edition. When Littler returns to defend his crown next year, the trophy will have a new title, with the PDC announcing from 2026 it will be named after Kyle Anderson. Anderson, who passed away in 2021, was considered a pioneer in the Australian darts scene, with PDC Chief Executive Matt Porter said, "Kyle was a trailblazer for what we want the World Series to be. A platform for domestic players to compete on the big stage and eventually progress to become PDC professionals." His former schoolmate Damon Heta has since followed that same path, and it's fitting that future winners of the Australian Darts Masters will lift the Kyle Anderson Trophy. We'll work with Kyle's family to create an appropriate design and look forward to unveiling the trophy next year.